Hello, and welcome back to Story Time with Sunless Skies. I'm Buja, and I hope you're having a great day. I am as well. We're going to be streaming for another hour today, going even further, even further into the lore of Sunless Skies. Our last mission, which we just stopped by the company house and dropped off our port reports, but our last mission was to figure out the identity of the owner of Magdalene's. So far, we've been to New Winchester and we found no conclusive evidence. We have not been to Lustrum or Port Prosper. We don't know where Lustrum is. It's a mystery. But we do know the general idea of where Port Prosper is. So we're going to head down that way. We're going to see what's going on. Oh, how we sitting from where we left off? We left off with 10 terror. Our fuel, our supplies are looking good. We're looking healthy. I think I want to stop by New Winchester on our way out to make sure there's nothing good for us at the bazaar. Maybe we can find something to do. I'm always looking for something to do. Something to make my time better for me. So I believe it's the same as yesterday. So we have the barrel of hours. And we have the hours for the Circus Ringmaster. I'm going to grab the Circus Ringmaster one. We don't have any hours, but if we go to Port Prosper, hopefully they'll have some. And then we can just go to the southwest. Because I believe that Port Prosper lies to the south-southeast. So we're going to head down there. I think we have enough supplies. If not, we can just run to Magdalene's real quick. Scamp's Narrow. I wonder what they used to kind of name all these areas. I wonder if they wrote a map out first and then kind of was like, well, what does this look like? Or did they make a list of names and make places to the names? I don't know. I haven't really watched into any kind of like, I haven't looked into any kind of, oh, brother. He drunk. Go see a doctor. The sky here is cold and watchful. Ooh, is that? No. It's slightly different from the one I crashed into. Let's see what's going on. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. Here's an abandoned homestead, its roof sagged, its windows empty of glass. For every settler that makes a life for themselves in the Reach, another is lost. Well, I don't know if anything bad happens to us, so I'm just going to check it. Ooh, it's a success. You find bottles of homemade wine in the cellar, pots of meat pickling under the soil by the doorstep, and salvageable tools in an overgrown shed. Modest treasures that could mean the difference between life and death if your fortunes turn. So we gain 2 supplies from that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And here's the lighthouse down here. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday afternoon. I hope everybody's done with work. Hope everybody's done with school. I hope you're ready just for chilling. Chilling. Ooh. The fastidious inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I noticed your ship's clock is stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it. She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Permit it? You prefer things to be right more than twice a day, or decline it? I think I'm going to permit it. She knows what she's doing. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she is the back of the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obscure horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. So the fastidious inspector is attempting to fix the locomotive's clock. Ooh, so let's talk to her. She has a round face, brown eyes, and short dark hair. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. What are the duties of an agent? Discuss the reach or compliment her skill? I think we're going to compliment her skill. Thank you, she says in a small, embarrassed silence. It's possible to tell the inspector is pleased. It's actually rather hard to tell. Let's inquire about her work. What are the duties? She sniffs. It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade has seen to that. So I'd say we ask for news of London. That beautiful city off in the distance, London. London sits in her coat of smog, courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours, hoping to receive endowments of years. Meanwhile, hard-working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. Was there a touch of archness there? All is normal. I miss her. Although there is no city like London in all the skies, and Albion is very different from the Reach, much more civilized. And then I think we just have to discuss the Reach with her. It has an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion and the steady lights of the clockwork sun. These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet, she pauses, but critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours and enough vegetation grows on them to feed the whole of London, even if some of it is a dubious shape. Ask about the hours trade. Oh, hours have much more uses than that. We use them to increase the efficiency of work worlds, to speed journeys to distant regions, to resolve overcrowding in prisons. It does make my life more difficult when time knots and stretches like wool on the loom, more difficult but more vital. Her Majesty seized a great trove of them when she assumed the throne of ours, and now even more have been found in the Reach. Miners dig them from the ground. She looks momentarily wistful. I hope some day to retire with a modest pension of years myself, to prolong the better part of my retirement. And I think that's it. Bid her a good day. And to you, Captain, I think I shall make a cup of tea. Well, you better frickin' get my clock working, girl. So we're going in this area. So we'll take a hard, I guess, depending on the way I'm facing, a hard right. Uh-oh. The sounds of bandits, marauders on the distance. Sounds like it's coming from the right. We're gonna go right. Let's send my bat out. We got a bunch of supplies to feed him. And there is something. What is this? Is this a graveyard? The ocean view. The wreck gleams of frost. Its windows are dark, its engine silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. 40% chance. Hmm. We do need a little bit of repairing. And it's only a 40% chance of success. I don't want to lose anybody. I only got 8 people. Half. Let's just do it. Ooh. Your driver pulls your locomotive alongside the wreck, close enough for you to leap the gap. You squeeze with difficulty into the starlight bridge where frozen figures sit stiff at attention. The dead bridge crew, mustaches bristle with ice crystals. You pick a careful path between them. Something at the far end of the room has caught your eye. What could it be? A clasp jewelry box. Ooh, nice. 29. Twinkle of gold upon a bed of velvet, a piece of worn jewelry. A name is inscribed on it too. Faded now to read. What a shame. But still, 29 sovereigns for us. Our terror did go up to 33%. We may have to make a trek to Magdalene's at some point, unless we find Port Prosper. Let's send our little boy out again. There it is. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Now we don't have an assaying, so we cannot investigate. Now what is that, boy? That's a big old boy. Bridges clock chimes twice quickly. This close to the im-spawn line time is... I didn't get the last of that. Port Prosper! Here we are. The Warnington Aberth span. Perfect. Let's see what kind of stories I can get up in here. Crammed at the feet of a hulking crag, Port Prosper is a little London divided into an affluent West End and an impencu... no idea. East. Queen's Cross is a busy station, crowded with engines that have arrived through the nearby transit relay from Albion. Ooh, we have plenty to do. Let's go to the bazaar first, so we can buy panes of stained glass here. We'll probably need those at another time, though. Ooh, and here are ours. So we can grab... how many did we need? We needed 5 barrels of ours. Do we have enough for that? So we'll do... whoa, Mr. Bat, get out of the way. We'll probably need 1 fuel and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the perfect amount. Let's buy it all. Queen's Crossing. Let's deliver. Wow. We need 6 spaces in our hold before accepting. So we'll go to the bank, I think. No, we can't go to the bank. That's only in one spot. Well, I just made an oopsie, didn't I? Well, so... and it's at 6? Oh my goodness. Just lost so much money from that. Thank you, Captain. Here's the balance of our agreement, and as promised, a requisition order for fuel and supplies. She casts another glance at the incomplete clock tower. Given the apparent state of construction, I recommend you to visit the worksite. There may be an opportunity there. And thank you for the pleasant conversation, Captain. The sky can be a lonely place. You enlivened it. I have included a small additional sum in your remuneration. Oof. As a token of my gratitude. We have delivered her safely. We got 3 fuel, 3 supplies, 150 sovereigns, and 60 experience. The fastidious inspector has departed. Goodbye. Now, I don't know why it dropped us into this one. They plan to call it Albert Clock in memory of the departed Prince Consort, but there's a way to go yet. The roof isn't finished, and the clock neither ticks nor bongs. You can see the fastidious inspector up among the workings with a spanner and a can of oil, showing the workmen how it's done. We can ask the horse foresman what they need. I think so. It looks like we'll need honey and bronzewood. Bronzewood, 1 consignment. They sell it at Traders, Wood, and Plumore, Polmere, and Plenty's, I hear. And a gourd of Chorister nectar, too. This bunch of workshe ingrats need constant shouting at, and my voice has given up the ghost. Some nectar should have me bellowing again like a champion. Carlin's your best bet there, or Titania, the flower town. We'll pay, like... okay, okay. So we purchase them, bring them back, tidy profit. Boom. Wow. A new world record for being the coolest person there is. I mean, would you accept this reward, please? Please, on behalf of me. Um, if you want to accept it, you have to go to my Twitch. Just so you know. But you know, you're still a cool person, even if you don't accept it.